what's your happy news?
I am so excited. My sisters, my nieces, my mom and I got tickets to A Touch of Disney, and we are going today.
Yay!
And I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, you're going to lose it.
I'm going to cry.
When's the last time you were at Disney?
When we all went for the broadcast.
Oh my gosh. Disney employees, get ready. Get ready. She's coming.
I'll be the woman weeping on the floor inside California Adventure, just bawling my eyes out.
You probably won't be the only one, honestly.
Sure.
I mean, I'm like overcome with emotion for you. I mean, this is
she loves it so much, right?
A year for a lot of people, but you know,
Yeah.
you've been there by yourself, and there's just something about that isolation that is, I think, a lot harder. And
it could be
able to get back to Disney, your happy place, is just so awesome.
Thank you. I felt like a little kid last night going to bed because I couldn't sleep. I was
oh, that's so sweet.
Back.
That's so incredibly sweet. And Kevin's right. For like many of us, you know, being locked up with our families, we wanted to get out because of our families.
Yeah.
You know, at times. Like, I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. You were locked down on your own, and you were looking to have anybody's family visit you, but you couldn't.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy what goes through your mind and things that can bring you down when you are just with yourself all the time. And, you know, you don't have those people to talk to face to face.
Sure.
And it's been tough.
I'm going to throw a random one at you. What if you found out from your parents that you were adopted and Mickey's actually your real dad?
That would be very strange. And I'd have a lot of questions. I'd have a lot of questions.
Well, not that stuff. I didn't mean that part. All right, Kev, what's your happiness?
I mean, kind of like Jill's, you know, it has to do with this whole year we've been living in kind of winding down, coming to an end, thankfully. But for the first time in a long time, my kids are going back to school on Monday. Both of them.
Wow.
Nice. Out of the house. I'm happy for us. I'm happy for them. They need that socialization that they've just been missing this last year. Thankfully, they have each other, but that's it. They have each other all day, every day, and no other kids. So I'm so happy for them.
Yeah, it's been great to see kids going back to school up by me, too. And you see them, you know, walking home from school, going to school in the morning, I guess. And it's just neat to see kids with backpacks walking home from their school in the afternoon. And the crossing guards are back. And school buses are on the roads. And people are starting to come back. And the job numbers today look really, really good. So things are really starting to look up, and I hope if they're not looking up in your life, I hope that you realize your time is coming and things are going to start looking up.
And I also it seems like kids, maybe older kids, you know, high school kids, are appreciating school more than they ever would have.
Probably, right?
You know,
they want to get back and see their friends. Like, give me a pop quiz. I love pop quizzes. I haven't done it in a year. Pop quiz.
What about you, Val? What's your happy news?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you did Brian first. Brian, what's your happy news?
In a few hours, I'm on spring break, baby!
Yeah, you are.
And I'm going to be partying hard.
Okay.
And Val, your happy news?
In a few hours, I'm on spring break, and I'm going to be partying hard, too. But
you have next week off. But you have more happy news, Val. You got your second shot yesterday.
I did. I got my second shot of Moderna, and I posted that on my Instagram, so you can see that. I'm pro this stuff. I'm pro Pfizer, pro Moderna. I'm into them. So I got my second shot. Feel good. Sore arm. That's about it, honestly. You know, no other side effects that I can tell. So that's good news right there. All right, 866-544-MyFM or text in at 31043.
Text Valentine in the morning.
31043.
At Bank of America, we believe in the power of collaboration to create jobs and fuel economic opportunity. That's why we're working with local colleges and universities to help people get the skills they need and build a growing pipeline of talent.
I'm Raul Anaya, Bank of America Los Angeles Market President. Our partnership with LA Trade Tech College is just one way we're taking action to help more members of our community.
What would you like the power to do? Bank of America NA, member FDIC, equal credit opportunity lender.
Our lives are filled with choices. What's not a choice? Addiction to opioids. But even with opioid use disorder, you still have a choice. Choose treatment and choose Change California. Find medically proven treatment options at choosechangeca.org.
Hi, I'm host Robin Roberts, and on a new podcast from iHeartRadio, COVID-19, Immunity in Our Community, we'll hear from Americans on the front lines and the doctors and medical experts who convince them and their loved ones to roll up their sleeves and get vaccinated. Listen to COVID-19 Immunity in Our Community on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. We can do this.
Love getting pregnant
prices that are lower than low on food that's fresher than fresh? Then shop at Ralph's. We give you more ways to save on the fresh you love with tools like the Ralph's app, where you can find personalized coupons on top of weekly sales, giving you prices that are lower than the everyday low. Ralph's, fresh for everyone.
Now it's even easier to save on your favorites with delivery and free pickup. Just visit Ralphs.com or download the app today. Ralph's, fresh for everyone.
Time matters when it comes to using energy. California is gifted with clean energy for most of the day. But between 4 and 9 p.m., sun and wind become less available. Yep, that's when demand is highest. By choosing to use less energy from 4 to 9 p.m., you're choosing to keep it golden. Learn more at energyupgradecalifornia.org/radio.
I want a fling, spice things up.
Whoa, hold on. Marriage takes work.
No, I need a spicy Bloody Mary mix for the brunch I'm planning. I want to fling into spring a total wine with thousands of wine, spirits, and beers to explore. I want a mix of cocktails with tequilas and fruit-flavored vodkas. I want choices. Chardonnays, rosés, Pinots, Proseccos. I want more.
All right, let's go to Total Wine and More.
Wondrous selection, helpful guides, always low prices. Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
Tell Alexa to play 104.3 MyFM on iHeartRadio.
From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center. Let's go places.
This time traffic is sponsored by Grocery Outlet. Thanks to Dwayne for the call on the traffic tip line, pound 250 on your cell phone, keyword SoCal traffic, and heads up about a crash on the 5 freeway. Southbound side connector to the 110 north. The right lane of that transition road is blocked off because of a fender bender. Traffic is backing up there on the 5 as you're coming away from the 2. Northbound side of the 110 slows at X position. You'll see brake lights there over towards the 101. On the southbound side of the 101, just before you get to Alvarado, they had reports of a camp that was on fire. They've got crews on the scene to help out with that, but the drive is pretty busy there coming up on Santa Monica Boulevard. And that crash with an overturned car in Santa Ana, southbound side of the 5 freeway at 17th Street. Everything there is off of the freeway now. Traffic is still recovering from Chapman Avenue. Southbound 57 still busy coming into the crash. And then the southbound side of the 55, you're seeing brake lights now from just before the 22 over towards the 5 freeway. This week, hop on over to your local grocery outlet for Jamestown Spiral Sliced Bone-In Half Ham, just $1.39 a pound. Also, fill your basket with Frito-Lay Party-Sized Chips, assorted flavors, or buy 2, get 1 free. That's your traffic. I'm Tony Jordan with Valentine in the Morning on 104.3 MyFM.
All right, Tony, thank you very much. The weather today, partly sunny, slightly cooler, temps of 70s to low 80s. For the weekend, few clouds, temps of 70s, upper 80s, both Saturday and Easter Sunday. Am I the only one that feels like Easter just came out of the rabbit hole from nowhere?
I feel the same way.
It snuck up on us, right?
Yeah, I completely forgot about Easter.
It's crazy like that. Jill's got the Hollywood headlines coming up.
A lot of different versions of well-known movies are being talked about right now, but Margot Robbie says there's a 20-hour cut of a certain film that she's been in. I'll explain at 7:50.
Who would want to watch a 20-hour movie? That's insane. I'm going to read some Happy News texts. Happy News comes in all different shapes and sizes. This one says, my happy news is my Starbucks order came out perfect today. Congrats.
That's nice.
Like Val and Brian, this one says, my happy news on vacation for 1 week, spending spring break with my son. So congrats to you guys. And then Ray said, my crush followed me back on Instagram. That's my happy news.
Oh, that's a big deal, right?
That's so great.
All right, text in at 31043. Call us. Hi, Maria. What's your happy news?
My happy news is I got to hug my mom and dad for the first time in over a year.
Oh,
Cool.
my goodness.
Do they live nearby, or are they across the country?
No, they're 2 hours away. They're in Ventura County, so my kids are on spring break, so we went to go visit them this week, and they're all fully vaccinated, and I'm fully vaccinated now. So it was great.
Oh, that's awesome. I bet the kids were super excited, too.
They were.
Do they get stocked up on gifts and stuff from your parents? Because I haven't seen them in a year.
No, we have seen them a couple of times, just socially distant.
Okay.
But they get spoiled anyway whenever they send them gifts even in the mail. So
First hugs. That's awesome.
Did it linger for a while? I wouldn't want to let go.
Oh, totally. It was great.
Do they reach down and pull on your kids' cheeks like grandparents do?
They do. They do.
Is there a requirement for grandparents to grab a kid's cheek or something and pull on it?
I always thought that was just like something you see in TV and movies and stuff, but my son Riley has the fattest cheeks. I can't stop squeezing them.
Oh my gosh, you're not even the grandparent, you're the parent, you're squeezing your kid's cheeks.
I know.
It's a given. If they have chubby cheeks, they have to do that.
Better watch out for my booty in public.
Oh,
no, I'm not saying that. That's a joke. That's a joke. Well, listen, Maria, thanks for calling in. You have a wonderful Easter weekend, okay?
You too. Have a great one.
Thanks, love. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
866-544-MyFM. Colleen, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning, Valentine. How are you?
We're doing all right. What's your happy news?
My happy news, I've been a high school teacher for the last 20 years in the Whittier Union High School District. And I'll tell you, this has never been the hardest year teaching in my entire life. But I'm really happy that we're going into hybrid mode finally. And I get to see some of my kids next week. I actually have started a cohort with our English language learners. I'm a white girl, a little white girl who speaks Spanish. I've been blessed with that opportunity. And I'm just excited to be able to touch the lives of those kids because they're going through a hard time. We're doing such a huge disservice to our kids. They need to come back. I see 30 faces on a daily basis, 3 times a day. And I know what's going on behind that screen, and it's breaking my heart. It's breaking my heart. So I can't wait to see them.
You go back next week. Is that what you're saying?
We're going back next week.
Okay, how many days a week will your kids be back?
I need to get out of my classroom since day one.
Yeah.
I wanted to stay in the routine, but we're going back. The kids are coming back 1 day a week, and we're hoping we can get out of that stage 2 and get them in
for sure
2 days a week.
Yeah, for sure. Where do you teach at? What school?
I teach at Lucerna High School in Whittier.
And what do you teach again? What's your course instruction, you said?
I teach Spanish.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited for you. I can't imagine.
I've been listening to you guys for a long time, and I want to call in and correct your Spanish sometimes, but I love it.
I said, no, what, for the Buena Suerte yesterday when I told Brian good luck?
Buena suerte, está bien.
Yeah. No, estoy estudiando siempre, lunes y viernes y sábado y domingo. Mi español no es mi primero idioma, pero it should be because I'm so good at it.
No, again, we're doing a huge disservice to the kids listening and everybody.
No, hold on. How was my Spanish there? How was that?
Pardon me?
How was my Spanish just there? How was that?
That was good. It was good. You're speaking it correctly there. You just got to work on that little tone there, you know?
Yeah, but I'm an Irish kid.